mandate is a beautiful thing. And when you have the government marketing for you some of the entitlement programs, let me just remind all of you that are in state government that, all the increases in Medicaid in your states, it is wonderful, isn't it? Because let me tell you, you guys, you state governors that are worried about your budget, has there ever been a better thing for your state than Obamacare? And if you say, well, yeah, there was this, that, no, forget it. There has never been anything in your state that has been a greater source of revenue than Obamacare for you. But since you are a government, and because even in your state, your government is being run by politicians, let me just point out to you your inherent inability as a politician to think about unintended consequence. So let me just draw you a picture. In 3 years, I hope you're counting. You should have a big wall with a counter so you can check off each day. In 3 years, you, Mr. State of, will have to now pay maybe 10% of the Medicaid costs that the federal government is racking up in your state because they only have to pay for it for 3 more years. And just so, because you probably don't know this, because I'm sure you didn't read the law either, the 10% is kind of a goal. It's not a number that is cast in stone. I know I've said all this to you before, but it's just a kind of a, maybe we're going to ask you to participate in 10%. Let me tell you, do you really think it's only going to be 10%? And if it's 15% or 20% or 25%, exactly what are you going to do about it? Are you going to take all your citizens of your state that are on Medicaid now and say, oh, by the way, we're no longer doing this? Good luck with that. You don't think the federal government knows that? You guys are pathetic. It's pathetic that you can't think just 3 years out of the unintended consequence of a bill that you probably never read while you sit back for the next 3 years and enjoy the revenue stream that you're getting from the federal taxpayers to support the people in your state that are on Medicaid. So enjoy it while it lasts, but trust me, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're going to have major budget issues in your state. And good luck trying to fix it. So let me just remind you, if you're a governor of any of these states that are enjoying this money from the federal government, if you're thinking about running for office again, I would reconsider that, because you don't want to be there when this time bomb blows up. I'm sorry. I just get nuts over this. Of the inability for anybody to think through these issues, and it drives me crazy. And we are growing to we're going to make the UK, the European Union, from a socialism standpoint, pale into comparison of what we're going to have in another 2 years.